there, people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is PunFood, or just Pun if you prefer. And last time on Super Mario 3D World, we explored that abysmal place down there known as World 5. I'm kidding, it's not abysmal. But we, people of the sky, are so much better than them. I'm kidding. No, World 5 is pretty fun. Probably has some of my favorite levels in the game. Also, I now realize that that rainbow is just weird. And you can see where the train level is over there. There's a hidden Luigi in that water. You can't see much else because the camera is almost always forced to face this way. Anyway, let's not waste any further time. Let's get right into 6-1, Clear Pipe Cruise. This level is just okay, in my opinion. We're back playing as Peach. I kind of decided, you know, Peach can float. We're going to be playing sky levels. And there's one level in particular that I definitely wanted Peach for. So, first green star, you need to grab the star power-up if you want to get it. Pretty sure you have to, because I'm pretty sure those spike balls in the pipes will literally push you back the way you came if you don't. Anyway, clear pipes are cool. You can shoot fire flowers through them. I feel like this is like the clear pipe features showcase, but my problem with that is, like, why wasn't this in an earlier level? This level literally showcases, like, what all you can do with clear pipes, you know. And my guess for why it wasn't in an earlier level is because they had to make it sky-themed. And, you know, that's not really... Sky isn't the first world's theme, but then again, you can, oh yeah, they literally force you to walk on top of the clear pipe in this level instead of going through it. Maybe that's why, I don't know. But, you know, but at the same time, you can include levels not of the world's theme into that world, especially in this game. You know, it's like, I don't know, I think it's, yeah, the spike balls literally force you back. I didn't do that on purpose, by the way, but that's good information to have. Also, apparently, even you can't use your float if you're playing as Peach when you exit a clear pipe. So, also good information to have. Now, if you don't have a fire flower, you're supposed to bait that guy into spitting fireballs into this pipe. Alternatively, if you're playing as Luigi or just know how to ground pound jump, you can probably do that to get in the cloud. This is like the second appearance of the Potted Piranha. We're moving so fast, like I literally am having a hard time even just saying like what I'm doing, you know, before I'm done doing it. You know, it's not bad, the game just is fast-paced, and I don't know, not my personal, not the ideal situation for doing commentary in a game if I'm moving super fast and I don't even have time to talk about whatever, right? Anyway, looks like Toad's having fun in his pipe. No. Well, at least Toad isn't the only one that I missed the top of the gold pole on. But that was just a mistimed input for me. I probably maybe could have even ground pound jumped up that pipe, you know, thing. Whatever. I guess, you know the drill by now. I'll be back after I get the top of the gold pole. Alright, I had a little problem with some of the fuzzies, so that's why I'm small now. But Why didn't they shrink the size of Peach's earrings when she's small? It's just weird. Well, it looks fine right now, but, like, otherwise, eh. Anyway, Spooky Seasick Wreck. I don't know how I feel about this level. Maybe... I don't know, not my favorite. It's okay. I think this is our first instance of blue bullies. But basically you beat them by knocking them into holes or off ledges. They're a pretty fun enemy, and they mix up the whole jump on them thing. Like, you still have to jump on them, but they can't, like, take away your power-up. It's like an interesting case where the only way one of you loses is by getting flown off the edge. And I know somewhere in this level you get a green star for knocking all of them off of the edge, but I forget where and what group of bullies. Well, I guess I forget what group of bullies and where that group of bullies is. Versus where and what group of bullies. I'm just gonna hope it's not that one. There's a skip you can do there by jumping over there, but I believe that skips an important part of the level if you're going for all green stars. But it is important to, you know, keep in mind. Hopefully. What's green star 2? Okay, so it probably was that group of bullies that actually did give us the green star. Which, for some people, might be grounds to restart the level. For me though, it means get up to top speed, do that. Well, does this have a fire flower? No. It's fine, it's whatever. Don't go in the block. Gonna show you my super secret technique for bullying bullies. We just use the pointer thing to bop them. There we go. Anyway, I guess if I want now I can die, but I'm content to just do that. And that's why having Peach for this world is good. This level is, you know, a good level to have it for, but, you know, just generally this world, it's the Sky World, so even if not every level's Sky-themed, it does have a lot of levels where there's just bottomless pits for Peach to float over, you know. And in this case, we actually have to make sure all the bullies go down a pit to actually progress. Anyway, my feelings on this level are it's a pretty okay level, pretty good level. I would have preferred an actual ghost house though, instead of this, you know, haunted shipwreck type level. I feel like the problem is there aren't enough ghost houses in the game to have one whole ghost house be just a, you know, shipwreck level. I don't know. Might just be a me thing. Anyway, I actually want to maybe check. I want to check the map real quick. I just want to make sure I did everything in World 5. World 1 and 2 both had like 5 levels and some optional stuff. World 3 had like 7 more levels and a couple of optional things. I don't remember what World 3B was. I know World 4B was the Fire Bros hideout. Did World 3 have a Fire Bros hideout? Is that what it was? But World 4 also had 5 levels. World 5 went back to 7 with a couple optional things. And this world also has 7 with even more optional things. So World 6 is our longest world yet. I just couldn't remember if World 6 was longer or not. Anyway, here's Fire Bros hideout number 3. So World 3 didn't have a Fire Bros hideout. Then what was its World 3B? Oh. Yeah, I hate depth perception too. Anyway, it's better to be big anyway, because it gives us better avoidance and jumping boxes. And I guess a lot of the enemies have friendly fire in this game. I didn't realize it. Mostly didn't think about it, because in 2D Mario they don't. No, seriously, I'm now trying to remember what World 3B was. Like... Like, World 3A was the Magic Koopa, right? So was World 3B, like... It's like, I would go back and check if it wasn't for the fact that World 6 is our longest world yet, so I really shouldn't, you know, waste time doing that. But it's probably still gonna eat away at me for a bit. Anyway. Deep Jungle Drift. It's an okay level. I think it's fun. I don't think it's necessarily anything spectacular. Did I already miss a star coin? Or not a star coin, a green star? Maybe I have. But again, we haven't reached a checkpoint, so maybe I haven't. Well, pretty sure there's a green star here. Just barely made that alive. Anyway, checkpoint. I'm gonna make it on this one. Just better if I do. Once I get to this upper path, the upper path doesn't go away, so I can stay up here as long as I need to. Anyway, it's important to get max speed, but make sure you don't spin out while doing it. Lost my cat. See, that's fine though. I don't know. This level's okay. It's not my all-time favorite though. I kind of need the cat suit. Maybe? No, you don't. Anything you thought you need the cat suit for? The new rolling dive. So I needed the cat suit. Come on. No. Come on. Please. Come on. I'm gonna try. Please. No, 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 no. Come on. Please. Is spin jump better than ground pound jump? It might be. It might be. Come on. Please. This is all I have right now. Yes, 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 yes! You probably didn't think I could do it, but I did! Try, and try again. But don't, like, actually go out of the level and try again, but, like, stay in the level and try again. Anyway, that felt incredible to actually pull off. Anyway, Deep Jungle Drift, huh? Yeah. It's a pretty fun level sometimes. Sometimes it's not. This! Oh, this might be my favorite level in World 6. Hands-on Hall. Though I guess for you to maybe fully appreciate it, you might need a hands-on experience. Anyway. Boomerang. This level also has a boomerang flower. That's part of why it's like my favorite. Is this? I thought this was a green star. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it's just an extra mushroom. I like how Princess Peach floats with the boomerang suit. Like, with the fire flower, Princess Peach obviously, you know, Princess Peach, you know, floats with her dress. It's a Tanuki suit. It's kind of built in with the Tanuki suits floating. You know, with the cat suit, kind of pawing at the air. You know, right? But with the boomerang suit, it's just straight up like hovering. You know, using the magical powers of boomerang or something. Oh yeah, the one thing about the Goomba mask, you can't use power-ups. You can climb with it acts like a propeller box and cannon box, I guess, in that sense, where you can't use your power-up abilities except for, you know, Tanuki suit floating and cat suit shenanigans, I guess. Can't put it on if I have a Goomba mask, so I'll just get rid of it. Then, you know. But I really love this level because boomerang suit, but also the, you know, aesthetic is just really good for this level. I forget. We're still missing a stamp, right? I want to say that... Is that outside or is it not? Anyway, what I also love about this level is, here's the goal pole. If you just want to come straight here, if you have the propeller box, you can just fly up there and get the goal pole if you're like trying to speed run. Okay. I believe you can also hit those gongs if you have the, if you throw a boomerang at them. Or like, hit him with a cat, or a tail swipe, or a claw swipe. No, no, no! Of all the times to curse the fact that the most comfortable position for me to rest my hands is on top of the left and right. I don't think I really need the propeller box. What I need is a boomerang flower. Well, and the coins. Nope. But... there we are. Okay. Whoa, I had so much speed there. Oh my god, that was really close. I am making it risky. Oh, I need the propeller box if I want to get the stamp. Okay. Propeller box is also just helpful to have. I think you can also hit the gongs with a rolling long jump. Like long jump into it. Yeah. So you don't necessarily need to tap them with the, you do need to tap the folding screens, but you don't need to tap the gongs with your, you know, cursor. Okay. I hate it when the camera shifts from, like, indoor-outdoor type stuff, like, in the way that it does there, where, you know, I thought I could move a bit further that way, but no, there was actually a secret wall there blocking me from doing such. Anyway. This is one of the few times where the mystery box takes you somewhere else in the level itself and not like a completely separate room. Because we saw that earlier. I just love that about this level. It's like so interconnected with the rest of it. It feels like, almost like, you know, you are going through an actual hall. Anyway. And I love the boomerang suit. Any level with the features boomerang suit is good in my book. Alright. Guess I should... Is this... Mystery House? No, this is Sprixie House. So, let's get our stamp. So the purple fairy, of course. And... It's like... I don't know, 3D World's definitely my favorite Mario game. But sometimes it's weird how, like, interconnected they try to make the game with other things. And how disconnected it can be from other things. You know? It's like, in some ways it feels like it's not connected with other parts of, you know, the game. Like, World 1 doesn't or I guess World 3. World 3 only features one ice level, and it's the ice world. Anyway, I'm really still hung up on that, I guess. You know, but World, but at the same time, you know, so that doesn't seem, you know, right. But at the same time, they go to lengths to try and, like, connect all the worlds together instead of just making you, you know, just move from world to world. They try to make it like, oh, the worlds all exist on one single map, you know. But, like, I don't know. It's just weird. It doesn't subtract from the game. It's just a weird thing I noticed, you know. Trying to figure out what World 6C is. That's 6A, Fire Bros is 6B. Is it... I don't know. Anyway, here's World 6-6. Bullet Bill Base. This level's fun sometimes. And this is just coins. Okay. No, I wouldn't say it's fun sometimes. It's fun, like, all the time. Great use of cat suit, great use of, bullet bills, platforms. One of the only times we see conveyor belts in the game. I believe Star is... No, this is just a box with coins. I feel like for some of these levels, even though I say they're great, like, I can't remember, you know, all of them, you know? 3D World has a lot of good levels, and especially when, you know, you die on certain levels a whole lot of time, if you know, you know, you kind of lose some of the details of the other levels in the game, you know? Though I guess that's true of any game, you know. You have a limited amount of stuff you can remember, so you remember the general gist of what happens in any given area, but you don't remember everything, you know. It's like... I mean, it's one of my favorite things when it's like, people say, I played this game all the time when I was a kid, and then they, you know, missed something so obvious or forgot something so obvious, you know, like an obvious plot point in a game, or forgot, like, oh, you can't do this until you do that, you know, but they just forget because, you know, reasons. I don't know if I can save it. That's one of my favorite things ever, like, seeing people be like, you know, realizing that maybe they don't remember the game as well as they thought, and, you know, maybe their opinion on a game isn't really valid because they played it, you know, when they had so much else going on in their lives, or they didn't even give it a fair chance when they first played it, and they've, you know, they were like, I don't know, just general stuff along those lines where it's like they misremember something, you know, or they we're trying too hard to find reasons to dislike a game, you know. Like, anyway, now I think this is where the stamp or star, where's the stamp? Don't tell me I already missed it. I don't think I have. I think the stamp is up here. I don't... Would Toad be able to get that? It seemed like it was at, like, the very top of my head. You know, and I just barely got it. I don't know. Whatever. Did it. Got the top of the goal pole. This is another good level. I think that's the thing, though, about not being constrained to the world theme for your level themes, is that it opens up the world to have more varied levels and have levels that just do something fun and not necessarily levels that explore the theme of the world. Anyway, 6-5, Typhoo Flurries. Okay, now this is clearly an ice level, and may I beg the question, why wasn't this in World 3? You know, the ice world? Anyway. So, my main guess is because the Typhoos are more cloud-themed, and, like, they can blow you off course, and, like, ice is a tricky platforming element. But still, you kinda need the Goomba Shoe. What hit me? I didn't bump into anything. Was it just the angle that the shoe was at when I skated over the spikes? That's dumb. If that's the case, that is dumb. Okay. I believe that you can get on top of this pipe and run all the way across, but I don't think it's worth it. Because there's nothing up there. So, we're not gonna do that. And also, we could get a Goomba Shoe. But who needs a Goomba Shoe when you have the float? But now we need a Goomba Shoe. Goomba Shoes, you can't stop moving, so you better make sure you're dead on when getting that, star coin. You need to be caught at just the right time for this star here. What? I didn't think I used my hover, did I? Whatever. It still counts as having got it. It's like, that's one of those things that, like, I'm all for accessibility, but with that star specifically, because it's like, you know, there's no real risk in going for that star, now that it saves star progress even if you die, you know? Because you can just go for it, die, you have an extra life for sure, you know, and just get the star, and then you don't have to worry about actually figuring out that you're supposed to use the wind to boost yourself back up and keep yourself from dying. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's a bad gameplay decision to force you to re-get stars that you didn't save prior to the checkpoint, but I am saying that it takes away some of the stakes from stars that normally would require you to, you know, throw an item off a cliff to get, because now you can just go get them yourself. I guess that's with one exception. Mystery houses won't save star progress. Or, well, they will save your progress on getting a star. Like, if you get a, oh, I remember what World 3B was. It was the Histocrat fight. Okay. This is one of the levels I really wanted Peach for. Because those fuzzies will chase you, and the fuzzy time mine was actually where I stopped playing the game when I was younger. because I just thought the level was like so unbeatable. And it took me like, I had to come back to it like a month later. You know, or maybe I beat it like once, but then I was like scared to play the game again or something. Because like I thought the image of the fuzzies chasing you through this level was actually scary. Anyway, what was I saying? World 3B, what else am I saying? Typhus. Yeah, stars not having stakes, you know, it's like, you know, if you die after getting a star, you know, aren't stakes to it anymore, but at the same time, it's better than, like, what if it's a really long level? Oh, and the exception to the rule is mystery houses, somewhat. It will say stars you collected, and you can, I believe, leave with the stars you were able to collect, but you can't just go back to the challenge you failed. You have to complete every challenge in order and technically grab the stars again, you know. So at least mystery houses still have some stakes to, you know, getting stars by sacrificing your life, you know. And Fuzzy Time Mine isn't as difficult as I remember, and that's probably because of the extra speed added to this version of the game. But I think it's also just due to the fact that I was playing this game when I was like when I was young, like really young. And I think this was like my third Mario game ever. That wasn't like Kart or Party, obviously. So, you know, and again, I've always found, and at that time I found fuzzies to be extremely creepy. Now I think they're cute and adorable, sometimes. In that big mob, I still think they're a little creepy. But, you know, I think at the time it was also my first experience with, like, a moving wall of death, you know? The timer does stop when you get the star, so you can theoretically go down that hill. Or if you have Peach, you can do that. You know, you don't have to throw the balls in this one. If you have Peach, I'm pretty sure. That one you still might be better off throwing the ball. This one, it's just fun to throw the ball. But it's, not good for me when I can't even control my character properly. But at least you get to keep them. Yeah, okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah, you can just skate down there. And as long as you do short hops like that or have Peach's float, you can make it back up. This one I think is just easier without throwing the thing. At least if you have Peach, obviously. If you don't have Peach, well, that's too bad for you. There we are. Barely made it. And this one you don't even need the balls, you can just use the cursor. Pretty simple. That one's okay. I'm saying a lot of ums lately. I think I need to expand. I really wanted to say again right there, but I really need to expand my not necessarily my dialogue so much as just, or my vocabulary, so much as just I need to not say or like whenever I'm thinking. I need to just maybe be quiet and collect my thoughts. And sometimes I feel like saying or like might actually distract myself from thinking up thoughts. Anyway, World 6-Tank. Do I like this level more than 2-Tank? I think I do, because at least it's more difficult. I'm not saying difficulty is everything. In fact, I like relatively easy games. but this level has more depth. It actually feels like you're on your toes the whole time, as opposed to World 2 Tank, where it just kind of feels like, you know, you're waiting and waiting. This level feels like there's actually enemies trying to attack you or something, you know. And I said again. And I couldn't save myself. I hate the camera angle on this levels, on the tank levels, where it's like, you know, 45 degrees, you know. Mostly because it disorients my depth perception. And I think that I have an urge, a need to say or like. But no, I think that that's the reason that I'm not a fan of the tank levels in the first place. They're slow auto-scrollers, you know. And maybe I need to add "you know" to my list of words that I need to practice not saying. Okay, I need to distract myself. Don't worry about saying or not. I need to express my opinion on these levels. I think this level is better than World 2-Tank. I almost missed the green star. Okay. There we go. But I think this level is better than World 2 Tank. And I think that so the level's better than World 2 Tank. And oh, I need to do that. Okay. Guess I kind of forgot. Are there bombs up there? I don't remember. No, okay. That's how you get the stamp. Okay. I think this level is better than World 2 Tank. Is it better than 3 Train? No. I think this level is, you know, first time that I'm not pleased with the progression of the end of world levels. Anyway, in this fight, Boom Boom now summons a second shell during his spinning arm phase as well. And he no longer goes invisible in his shell. It's interesting. Now he summons 2 other shells. I think this fight is easier or harder. I think it's slightly easier than the other one because he's not going invisible. Granted, it was never too hard to tell where he was when he was invisible, but like, it's even easier when you can at least see where he is, you know? And I could stomp him so fast that, like, it didn't matter there were extra shells during that phase. Whatever. Don't want to miss the top of the goal pole. That would suck. Anyway. We saved the light blue Brixie Princess. I don't know. Thinking on again, naming the worlds after the color that they're based on, I think would be kind of hard now that I think about it. Like, especially if you wanted alliteration. But if you didn't want alliteration, then the words wouldn't even be that... the names wouldn't be that interesting. Because then it would be like, Green Grasslands, Yellow Desert, you know. I don't know. But they could have at least given the worlds names. Though again and again, because the worlds don't have a unifying theme in the levels themselves, you know, there isn't really any, you know... Oh, yeah, World 6 also has a stupid Bowser party float, you know, blocking us from going to the next world. So, there's that. So we have to take on Motley Boss Blob's big battle. Love the alliteration. Anyway. But yeah, since the worlds don't really have a unifying theme, like they have the world theme, which for World 6 is sky or clouds, you know, whatever. But the levels themselves don't always fit into that theme, so I guess that's maybe why they didn't give the worlds world names. You know? Anyway, Motley Boss Blob might be the most threatening boss in this game. King Cthulhu's easy, Boss Boulder isn't too difficult, just kind of a long time because of that invincibility phase. Boom Boom Pom Pom are kind of jokes. Bowser is, you know, Bowser himself isn't too hard. It's mostly the obstacles on the track and, you know, that really will get you. But Motley Boss Blob, just, you know, he jumps around a lot, and then once you reach this phase, you might accidentally end up running into some of the blobs like that clone did. You know. But yeah, I think Motley Boss Blob is probably the most difficult boss in this game. Not to say he's really difficult, but definitely most difficult in the game. Anyway, yeah, but he went down super quick, so doesn't really matter. There's, I find it interesting that when they reach top speed, they all reunite with each other, despite the fact that the other clones had been at top speed for longer. It's very interesting how the clones kind of rubber band to each other, eventually. Anyway, I got the top of the flagpole, right? I hope I got the top of the flagpole. I'm gonna assume I did. But yeah. Okay, good, it shows that I did. Cool. Well then, I guess we'll go even further up into the sky next time! But for now, my name has been, and will be tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. And it always will be, Pun Fu. I don't know. Have we ended a part with the raccoon suit, Tanuki suit yet? I don't think we have, and I'm not really sure if I can make a pun on it. Maybe something about, like, well, it can't turn into a statue in this game, like, and I already used Tanuki for the episode title of episode 3, so I don't know. Pretend I made a pun.